Hi everyone, my name is Tarmo and I'm CEO and co-founder of Siffi. Siffi is an employee mental well-being platform that is offering one-on-one coaching, therapy, and different mental well-being resources. So first of all, thank you for listening to this onboarding video, and today we are going to talk about mental health. So Siffi's customers are companies like yours and employees of these companies who can access different mental well-being resources as well as schedule quickly and very conveniently also sessions with our therapists and coaches. We make sure that everything that goes on the platform is private, it's anonymous, it's not visible to your employer, whilst you can enjoy all the different features we have to offer. Our mission is to help employees thrive and companies succeed, and addressing the mental health challenges is a big part of that. Now, when talking about mental well-being, it's not only about clinical conditions. So we have been used to talk about stress and anxiety or depression, things like that, but actually the mental health and mental well-being is much broader than that. So WHO has defined 4 different dimensions which contribute to mental well-being, and they are across coping with the stressors of the life, to learning and being able to realize yourself at work, or contributing to the community, your circle of friends and family, finally realizing your abilities. So everything on those different dimensions are contributing to personal mental health and mental well-being. And Siffi is a platform which is addressing it broadly, not only the clinical problems. Now here you can see what type of different conditions we see on our platform and with which our own therapists or coaches are working with. So it's not exhaustive list, obviously. There are many more different conditions which you might not see even here because mental health spectrum is wide. But the top ones are, for instance, anxiety. Especially nowadays, anxiety is mostly number one issue in all the companies we generally see, especially tech companies. But also stress and worrying, tiredness, sadness. It's also kind of settling elements for depression, so really important to address them. On the personal development side, for instance, the coaching side, the most popular topics are related to self-development or work-life balance. Siffi is international. So what does it mean? It means that we try to provide a number of different therapists on our platform from different parts of the world. It is really important for us that people are able to enjoy the sessions in their native languages, and that's why we make sure that a lot of different languages are covered here. So today we have about 35 different languages that our therapists and coaches are covering, and we are adding those languages even further. Why is it important? Primarily as we see it's much more easier and native to talk in your mother tongue, especially on different psychological and emotional issues. And this is the reason why we make sure that you highly likely will find someone who speaks your language. Our customers are different profile. Mostly these are tech companies, mostly the companies who have different international teams and cultures present in the company. And as you can see from those logos, these companies are primarily working in tech space. Today we have more than 60 corporate customers who are using our services and roughly covering 20,000 employees. Now this slide is showing you all different services you can find on the platform. In the center of the slide you can see this radar chart which is showing you different colors for different mental health dimensions, and there are 5 different dimensions here. Obviously the green color represents that this dimension of your mental health is doing well. The more red it gets, the more you could be investing and working on that particular domain. And when you click on these different domains, you can see also short summaries of how you're doing and recommendations, what type of services you can use on Siffi platform. So very briefly, let's go through them. So first of all, there is the self-assessment tool, which I introduced already, and it is based on evidence-based questionnaires. So filling out certain questionnaires, and we are outputting you the results. Now, we also have on-demand counseling. And what does that mean? It means that every weekday and workday, actually from 10 o'clock in the morning Estonia time to 10 o'clock in the evening, you are able to jump into our chat and actually have a text chat with our own therapist or psychologist. This is on demand, so you don't need to wait for long, maximum 3-4 minutes, and then the conversation can start. We are advising to start your journey here because with whatever issue you have or problem or question, you can easily address it through our concierge psychologist. And very often from there, she would guide you to a therapist on our platform, and we have more than 150 different therapists. You will be guided to 3 or 4, the most proper ones who can deal with your particular request or challenge. Now, one-on-one coaching and therapy, and especially therapy, is the most popular service on our platform. As mentioned, we have different therapists here speaking different languages, and the therapy itself is normally about 1 hour long, and it's already based on video session. We have also guided meditation and mindfulness, and it really depends now whether you have subscribed to the package or not. If you haven't access to it or not, you can easily ask your HR person about that. We have audio moments, and this is something that you can access yourself free of charge on the platform. This is basically covering all different conditions we see which are most popular on the platform. So it explains a bit the background, giving some descriptions and also tips how to address them. But obviously these are not meant to be a cure itself. These are more for raising awareness. We have also coaching packages. This is the new thing. So not only you can book one-on-one coaching on our platform, but we have also packaged certain topics. So you can go discover the topic and then book a relevant coach which is addressing that topic and have 3 sessions on that particular topic. So this is what we call coaching package. Now, the obvious question, how can I use Siffi or how can I join Siffi? If you are an employee of a company who is already subscribed to Siffi, then very likely you have received an email at some point in time inviting you to register yourself on Siffi. But if you cannot find this email or you don't have this invitation, you can remind also your HR person to do so. Then you can also go directly on a Siffi website and register yourself as an employee. So please use your email, your corporate email, and if you have been invited, then we can match it and we can open you an account. And then you can start using our services. You will see labels on different services which are covered by your package. There might be different limits on how many sessions you can use per year. Very regularly there is a limit on 8 sessions per annum. You can use them within the matter of weeks or months. You don't need to scatter them throughout the year. With some customers we have more liberal limits, so it's case by case. So what are the value that Siffi is bringing to you? First of all, we make sure that you will have an access and quick access to professional help. You don't need to wait here for weeks or even months before you get there. You can even use our on-demand chat to immediate counseling and immediate feedback. So this is one of the values. The second value is that this is multinational service. It covers a lot of different languages. And it's not only about therapy here. So I would like to stress that there are different other services which you can come and discover, including profiling yourself and understanding where in which dimensions you can help yourself. And finally, it's secure. We have invested a lot of efforts into making the system secure. We're GDPR compliant, and your employer will not see what type of services you're using or any particular personal data about you we make that sure. Your employer will see general statistics, how many services are being used per month on the platform, and this is natural. This is for them to understand whether they're paying for the benefit which is being used. With that, I would like to finish my quick onboarding video. I very much welcome everyone here and thank you for listening, and please discover Siffi for yourself. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. info@siffi.com. Ciao.